What do you wish that your high school would have taught you?
I think for one, like either like how to like do with your like money and stuff, because I don't know how to do any of that, you know. That would have been like super helpful, especially like dealing with everything now, having to budget, you know. I'm just kind of like, oh, you know. And also I guess other than that, like I guess, you know, learning life lessons, also maybe like more fun classes, you know, like a cooking class would have been nice, just because for funsies. Or like, you know, about like other stuff, like more martial arts, because that was cool, you know, just so I can know about it, stuff to know.
How would you have taught the class or lesson? How would you have made the lessons interesting and or impactful?
Okay, so for like the financial one, I know, ow, sorry, during like my middle school class, my teacher had tried to do that, but it didn't end up working out. But I feel like I would kind of do it like how he had tried to do it, where it was like we had to find like an actual apartment online and like pretend that we were gonna be living there, and then we had to basically like budget like if it was like how we were actually gonna be living, so that it wasn't just like you like thinking about it, it was like kind of putting yourself in the situation. And it also made it cool because like you could choose what you wanted, and then you'd have to see for yourself like how much money you would have to dedicate to each thing, so it kind of makes it more interactive. And I guess for the other stuff, yeah, kind of the same thing. I would really like to make it interactive and not just like sitting there learning about it.
Do you think that others would benefit from learning this? Why?
Yeah, I think 100%. Cause like learning how to deal with money is just like a really basic thing that you have to know, and you know, it's like not a lot of people teach you how to deal with your money, and so you kind of just have to figure it out. And I think it would be a lot more beneficial if, you know, kids could be taught, so that you don't like just get thrown out when you're 18 and be like, here, figure this stuff out, here's a credit card, here's like student loan debt, figure it out yourself. You know, I feel like it'd be helpful if someone would be like, hey, this is how life is gonna be, this is how you're gonna have to deal with your money. The other stuff also, I think it's just, I've always been like really big on like school, I think, should incorporate other activities into it, just to make it fun and make it more interesting, to actually get people interested in like learning new things, because I think it's important to learn other things, not just purely academics.
Now that you have more freedom to choose your classes in college, are you making choices in line with how you answered the statement above? If yes, how? If no, why not?
I guess for some yes, and for some no. Like I have been choosing classes that I thought would be fun. Like I'm taking a class about the Roman Empire, and then a mythology class, which is crazy. Like I didn't even know they had classes on that. So I just, like, they sounded cool, so, you know, wanted something fun. And I guess no for some, because I still have to, you know, get the degree, and I have to take classes, you know, like math, that I don't necessarily would like to take. I don't really think I need it, but, you know, it is what it is. You gotta do what you gotta do. You know, I'd like to say I'm planning, you know, with that idea in mind, but sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do for the degree.